Hello, this is my senior project. My name is Daniel Smith Ramirez. I attend West Creek High School, and I graduate in a few days, right? So, my senior year has been a long year, a complex year. It was a year. And so, I'm going to cover 5 different things about my year. 5 highlights, should I say. I have a script. I'm reading a script. All right, let's do it. First thing. So, one of the many significant events in my senior year that took place was my um was my was my acceptance into the University of Tennessee. Go Vols. So let's look at it. College, it's a thing. Most importantly, it's the beginning of my future. I'm honestly grateful to have the ability to go to UT. Honestly, I never had a plan for college. I just knew I was expected to go, right? Growing up, that was the motivation, it was like, do good in school so you can go to college. Do good in school, get good grades, make your parents happy. I mean, that was the whole thing. I mean, I never really did it for myself, but ultimately it worked out. I mean, I'm happy with it. So seeing how far I've come from that young kid unsure of what he wanted to the young still a kid making something of his life is monumental. I think I can say that I've made my family proud, and I truly have amounted to something, and which to me, it means everything. That's like the most important. I'm glad I have purpose. Following that, tennis. So I play tennis. I played tennis for all 4 years of my high school career. I started as a freshman. Amazing. It was amazing. I'm glad I did it. I should have always played a sport, so therefore I did. This is what I chose. I always wanted to do something with my dad. He played tennis in his high school career. He plays tennis occasionally now, so we play. Always cool. But yeah, I played tennis for 4 years, my entire high school career, and I like to think that I'm pretty solid. But it was proof to me specifically that I could keep up with something and properly grow through hard work and effort. Training's the whole thing. I did it. I am happy. I'm happy with how much I've improved. I started pretty iffy. I taught myself the basics. Of course, my coach was there. Thank you, Mr. Coach Williams, my GOAT. But I had to do a lot of it by myself. I'm leagues above where I started, and I've made amazing friends that I am so incredibly grateful to have in my life. It's really a blessing. My team has had a very personal impact on my life, and they reminded me that there are people out there who rely on me. It's more than just me. Tennis, it's not like it's a team sport per se. We have our lineup, we have our team, but in the end, it's a singles match. It's me against my opponent. Can't really rely on a team. Doubles is a whole different thing. I got my partner, but still, that's not the whole team. For this team to have a personal effect on me means a lot more. These are good people, and they reminded me that I already said that. But honestly, I couldn't be more ready to be there for them. I mean, I was glad to be able to help, and I did whatever I could for them. I mean, if they needed me, I was there. So, orchestra. I am in West Creek's orchestra. I'm in the only orchestra found in the district. Let's go. So I started orchestra during my junior year, and first and foremost, it has been an absolute blessing to be able to do what we did. I never expected to pick up an instrument and learn it in less than a year. All my thanks go to Mr. Zenis Alexander, my GOAT, my GOAT's GOAT. He's an amazing teacher, but he's also such a kind person. I mean, he genuinely feels like a best friend. Like, he's so easy to talk to. He just listens, he's attentive, and he just all around, he's just great. I didn't even meet him through music, honestly. I mean, that's like the story with a lot of people. That's not me. But I'm glad we were able to bond, and because it made all the years so much easier, especially the senior year. I mean, it's been rough, brother, it's been rough. And of course, there's more than just him. It's an orchestra. It's a group of people. So the people I met through the program are amazing people. I look forward to that part of the day every day. I look forward to going to school for that class, for that period of the day. I mean, it's had that type of effect on my life, and I'm just grateful. School dances. I just needed this one to flesh, like to like pad my thing. I really homecoming was cool. Prom was cool. There's not really much to say. The events are great, they're high school dances. I mean, what do you want from me? But it's not about the events. It's the people that made it what it was. Having people that I was close with just made things easier. Like these were my friends, and I'm just glad that there are people in my life. I really appreciate that they give me time and that they're there. Because having somewhere that I feel like I belong is just such a powerful feeling. It just really carries you. And truthfully, community is a sensational thing. It just feels good to belong. Now finally, this is the sour one. This is not the good one. I got into a car accident, right? Happens. This one was a pretty bad one. So while it isn't exactly school related, this was a significant point in my life that happened in the last year. I mean, put simply, I almost died. I was hit leaving school and I lost my car, right? Got totaled. It's nothing too substantial because it happens, I mean, it is what it is. But it was more than that to me. It wasn't just about the loss. This happened at one of my lowest points. And honestly, I don't feel much better than I did then. I have honestly lost everything. I had people who were dear to me leave, people that I trusted, people who felt like family. And I lost friends, close ones. Of course, because of that, I wasn't in the best state of mind. And honestly, I don't know who would be. And because of everything prior to that, I lost my job. So being in this low, losing my car, I tried my best. I tried my best to stay afloat during this whole period of time, but I was just slipping. All I had left was that car, and it meant so much more to me than just being a car. It was a symbol of my hard work, my effort, and my passion, because I put time into it, into getting it. I worked a long time to be able to afford it. I mean, that was like the biggest purchase I've ever made, and it was gone instantly. I mean, it's ridiculous. And unfortunately, this was one of the only ways I could express myself. Honestly, I was very lonely. I still am. I mean, it's just, I don't have the ability to talk about myself, but even then, I don't like to. I hate sharing things about myself because I'm a private person. I don't like giving things away, And so in a way, the car represented me. And in an instant, it was just taken from me. Unfortunately, there's more to this. As time passed, I reflected more and more over the accident. Had anything been different, had I moved a second later, my life could have been drastically different. It could have honestly ended. And it was after that I realized how miserable of a legacy I would have left. In my place of pain, I became selfish. I hurt people, I used people, I changed. And had I died that day, had I died then, that's what I would have been remembered for. And that broke me. Because there's no undoing the past. I'll never be able to make up for the things that I've done or be forgiven by the people I hurt. And that's something I just have to accept. That is the end of the school project part. This is the more personal YouTube into my life part. I'm not happy. Oh well, not at all, man. I have been for months. I've been very alone. Very alone. And honestly, I wake up angry that I woke up at all. I'm outraged at the fact that I walked away from the accident unharmed. Truthfully, I hate myself, and I wish that I died in that accident. And yet, I'm still here, I'm still holding on, readying myself for the next thing. And it's astonishing, I think it's because I still have things in my life holding me up. Still have a family that loves me. I have an evil little cat, a little Sprite Zero Sugar, that unfortunately I do love. She doesn't love me back, little freaking creature. And I have a memory of a person who I still love. And if I'm not around, I wouldn't be able to cherish that. that time I had with her. To end off, because I don't have much else to say, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry that I wasn't stronger. I'm sorry that I wasn't kinder. And I'm sorry that I didn't know what I was doing. Like I said, I was very selfish. And I understand that now. And I just have to live with it. I look forward to, honestly, to getting out of here. You know, hopefully the future has something in store for me and all of us. I appreciate that you're watching this. I appreciate that you made it this far. You know, the whole point of this was just to kind of express how I felt and to talk about the last year. You know, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy for any of us. But it's been really hard on me. And I haven't had a good outlet to be able to express this. So being able to just talk about it, you know, it's been a long time. I've been meditating on this stuff, and it's just at this point it needs to just get out. If I'm not wrong, May is Mental Health Month. And while I'm in this position, I want to stress the importance of mental health. Because, in truth, I have not been very mentally healthy. And I have been in a very bad spot. And I've considered doing things that I can't take back. But to end off, I appreciate all of you who stuck with me. And I apologize to any of you that couldn't. It's been a good run, you know, these last 4 years. They were great. They were great. Regardless, I want to say thank you. Just overall, just thank you. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for supporting me. Just thank you for supporting me. I mean, it's great. I'm gonna end this off. I'm gonna roll up a montage. It's gonna be on the screen, maybe while I'm talking. I don't know. This is the first time I'm using this microphone here. We're testing this. Maybe I have to re-record this because it's not. Also, I'm really hot. It's hot in here. I don't have a fan on, and so I'm sweating. I want to end this. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna do more videos. I'm gonna be in college, and I'm gonna do more videos. Stay tuned. It's not over yet. Yippee yippee hooray. Bam bam. My hair. Bye.